did you start boxing?
I started boxing when I was 7.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And what's it like to be on TV?
It's normal.
No?
This guy just don't look at the cameras.
Okay.
It's top of the morning, You know the vibes. You're rocking on with your truly Showtime Sizzle. I am the source. Give me 2 seconds. All right. I'm back. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna get to it real quick, right? I sit back, man, like today, right? And I wanna highlight this because when you come on a YTC for boxing, especially, right? Um, the Frank Martin situation with Shakur Stevenson popped off, right? And you hear content creators um, speak on the fact that um, the Keith Idicks and Mike Covington are wrong, right? But I want y'all to pay attention to the play. This is what I'm just trying to instill in y'all because um, when it comes to YouTube boxing, it's a lot of sheep. There are not too many wolves. It's a lot of sheep in wolves' clothing. And the sheep are following the sheep, right? But I'm going to give you some wolf play right here, right? Um, People get upset when Keith Idec or Mike Covington leaks something or put something out, right? Now, they put that out. That broke over the weekend. Now, you have all of these popular, and I got to call a spade, nigga channels, because that's what you niggas are. I got to be rough with the language today. You got all these nigga channels that claim to have affiliation with other niggas, black fighters and promoters and all that, right? So when this shit dropped and they put it out there that Frank Martin walked away from the table, why didn't some of you more popular nigga channels get some information from these niggas, right? Frank Martin, Man Down Promotion, etc. You know why you niggas didn't? Because they really don't fuck with you niggas. Now, you get mad at the others that are leaking out shit and putting shit out. You know why? Because the powers that be give them that. Tell them to put that out. But yet you niggas takes you 3 days to come up with some bullshit that if you have a clear thinking mind does not make sense. Because you have certain platforms already saying that Frank's saying send the contract, right? Then you have other platforms saying that it was a low ball offer. But then you have, like you said, the others putting out there in their reports that the purse bid was canceled because they came to terms. So if they come to terms, right, and there's no longer a purse bid. But then you have the niggas platform putting out that alleged is a low ball offer. How is that the case if you came to terms? You should have been like, nah, that's a low ball offer before it came to terms. But these niggas put this shit out. Then you have these other niggas that put out, sign the contract, send the contract. See, the problem with YouTube boxing is, right? Like I said, it's the blind leading the blind, a lot of sheep, right? Because a lot of these niggas that have an audience of listeners don't really have nothing to stand on other than Kool-Aid that they are feeding to their cult, their listeners, you guys, right? If they was really tapped in and in the loop, the moment this shit went down, right? The same way Earl Spence and these guys leak shit to Ellie Setback and others, they should have leaked some shit to y'all. But what happened? The bigger channels didn't have nothing to stand on. They didn't have nothing to stand on because they didn't have, like I said, they're not really tapped in. They're not in the loop. So when this shit broke that Frank Martin and them were no longer interested in the fight, these same nigga channels that claim they're tapped in with these fighters, with this promotion, with these people, had nothing to stand on because they was given nothing until today. 3 days later, 2 days later, they're coming out here now speculating and making more shit up that doesn't make sense. Now, see, if you were tapped in, like you claim you were tapped in, the moment Mike Covington and Keith Idec and then put this out, you would have had something to put out. But you didn't. You didn't. And that's why I don't really fuck with a lot of you niggas. Because a lot of you niggas ain't official. What you are is official hating ass niggas, jealous ass niggas, scamming ass niggas. Because if you had concrete leads or concrete sources, the moment this broke, somebody would have got on the phone and Earl Spence or his people or his team or Frank Martin, his people or his team would have said, nah, this is BS. Put this out. But no, they didn't. Why didn't they? Why didn't they? And why couldn't you guys get that? But yet you want to be mad when Mike Covington and Keith Idec and these other guys do that because they are given the information to do that. Are y'all catching this sauce? Did y'all catch this sauce? Smash my like button. Because one thing about the sauce experience, hey, what do I know? I give you gems. So now, all of a sudden, these channels want to come out and say Frank got a low ball offer. Frank said he didn't duck shit, sign the contract. That should have been the first thing out when this dropped. When this dropped, when they said that they were no longer interested. All you pro Earl Spence channels, you pro PBC guys, y'all should have been got something. Y'all should have been able to pick up a phone and call somebody. You know what y'all did? Y'all called y'all network. Y'all called y'all gossiping bitch network. Y'all called up y'all gossiping narrative pushing Voltron, like my man likes to call y'all Voltron. Y'all called up one another and said, yo, what are we gonna go on? What are we gonna go on? Why didn't y'all call up Derek? Derek is his coach, right? Y'all tapped in with these people, are y'all or not, man? So like I said, when I want to put some information out on a team or a fighter or people that I fuck with, I can make a phone call and say, yo, what can I fuck with? What can I put out? What can I put out? But we just seen this play out right now, that all of you so-called PBC channels, bunch of niggas in the way, bunch of niggas in, and I even seen one of your leaders try to pop out today that said he no longer is reporting on boxing, but he had to pop his old gorilla head out. You know, maybe you should have got in contact with somebody over there. You're in Texas, right? You're in Texas, right, nigga? You're in Texas, right? You big nigga, right? You're in Texas. Why wasn't you on top of this? Because you another fraud, con artist ass nigga. When this shit dropped, don't put no information about Mike Coppinger and Keith Idec. Nah, they getting this shit. The powers that be give them shit to run with. But why aren't the same powers that be giving y'all shit to run with? And honestly, the only one that really does, and I can say I go at them hard for my own reasons, is Bill Haney. Bill Haney's the only one that gives you guys play to run with, to run plays for. The rest of these guys, like Earl Spence, Frank Martin, Derrick James, and them, they not fucking with y'all. That's why when this shit happened, you guys had nothing to put out. Nothing. But like I said, the only one, shout out to Bill Haney. I really don't fuck with the Haneys like that. It is what it is. You know the vibes. Team Tucker over here. Send your boy off the porch, man. We'll clean him up. The Jones kid. Yeah, send him off the porch. You know what it's hitting for. You know the clock. But he's probably the only one that gives you guys plays to run, right? So don't get in your feelings and upset when Keith Idec and Mike Cobbins should put shit out and you guys can't clean it up. Because you guys can't tap in with Earl Spence or Frank Martin or Derrick James or somebody over there at the PBC to say, yo, what's going on? Why are they saying this? Because this is how the game really works. If you know, you know. But see, a lot of y'all don't know. Because the dudes that you listen to on here, and I say this respectfully, they are job turkeys. They are scam artists, con artists. They're not in the loop like that. Because you had two of the more popular channels with two different plays. One said send the contract. The other said it was a low ball offer. So somebody's lying. Was it a low ball offer or send the contract? Did y'all pick up on that? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. But you know how you try to spin it? You want to make it seem like they're lying or, don't believe these guys. No, we don't believe you either. When are you guys going to really come with some legit sources? Like I said, that's how the game is played. Like, they put the shit out. They be like, yo, listen, just leave my name off of that. Leave my name off of that. Leave my name off of that. Facts. Pop, what up, man? Shout out to Pop in the morning. That's how they do it, though. That's how the game is played. But, hey, what do I know? I know I'm on my 11th fight camp, and y'all dumb niggas thought about not fucking with me on YouTube. It was going to affect me. I know I got shit, going on for my kids right now. And y'all dumb niggas thought about not listening to me on YouTube was going to affect me. Now, I'm making real connections. And I should have been doing that from the jump. I'm going to put another video out in a second called Rebranding. But when I was Jackal Fitness running around here, I was wasting my time. Real talk. Trying to network with niggas that ain't in the loop. Real talk. A lot of you YouTube niggas with these big channels, you're not in the loop. And it shows. That's why you out here trying to finesse people for their loot. And to each his own, if a dummy's going to drink the poison Kool-Aid, go right ahead and drink it. But don't be upset at a content creator like me that comes out here and steps on you cockroaches. That kills you rats and weasels. Because that's what you guys are, man. And I was having a conversation, a text, same thing to me, the conversation with one of my guys, and I was like, bro, I got producers, I got real people I be networking with, and I was trying to put y'all on, right? And they was telling me, nah, don't fuck with them. They don't really get to play yet. And I was like, nah, they got it. And then the more I started growing, I started seeing it for myself. I'm like, yeah, if you networking with in the way ass niggas, you're gonna be in the way. If you, like my boy say, shooting the shit with niggas that you ain't learning nothing from or gaining nothing from, you're gonna be in the way. And that's what we see with a lot of these content creators. When this shit broke, when Mike Cobbins and Keith Idec put the shit out, these so-called popular YouTube content creators that have inside connections with Team Spence and PBC and all these people, they had nothing to stand on. You know why? Because they're not in the loop. It took them to Monday morning, right? I seen a whole bunch of motherfuckers that was out here going hard in the paint for Frank Martin. They didn't even want to go on live yesterday. They didn't even want to go on live yesterday. But they'll come out there rodent holes today, respectfully, because that's what y'all are. Y'all are YouTube rodents. Y'all are YouTube rats and weasels. You know, go back in your holes, man, for real, because y'all did not pop out and have nothing to stand on, man. Yeah. And I say this respectfully, Frank Martin, you look like a weasel right now, bro. You look like a weasel, and that's why I said what I said, right? Boycott Sals, man. But like I said, at the end of the day, you got Kool-Aid ass drinking fans, because real fans and supporters, they should hold you accountable. They should hold you accountable. That weak ass tweet that you put out, I ain't duck shit. Nah, yo, we need answers, nigga. But when you're not a solid individual and the people around you not solid, that's how you move. That's how you move. Facts, he looks soft. He looks like a straight up sucker. And I would tell him to his face that. I would tell his team that to their face. Y'all look like suckers out here. Because y'all going on Twitter, right? If niggas, if this shit is just like real life shit. If somebody puts an accusation on you, and that's why people don't understand why I go so hard at certain niggas. Because they put shit on my jacket that can never stick. And until they apologize and make the situation correct, I'm going to continue to keep my foot on their fucking neck. Because that's how I fucking rock. Niggas know the vibe over here. Niggas know the vibe over here. My name is my name. But back to Frank Martin, right? Coming out with that weak ass tweet. Where PBC fluff is correct. Coming with that weak ass tweet. I didn't duck shit. Nigga, you got all type of shit on your jacket. And these niggas claim to be real niggas, sturdy niggas. Like, that's why I'm telling you, a lot of this shit that gets ran on the internet, and niggas be like, oh, I'm a real nigga. A real nigga where? Where? A real stand-up individual where? You niggas throw dirt on people's jackets and play games, and then the nigga catch you somewhere in real life, and you be like, oh, it was just the internet. Nah, nigga, I'm like that. No, I'm like that. I'm really like that. So this tweet right here, I didn't duck nothing. No, your fans, you owe your fans more than that. Especially these narrow pushing niggas. These narrative pushing niggas that was out here running plays for you, talking about you was dangerous for Shakur, and Shakur never fought nobody like you. You owe it. You owe that, man. This weak ass tweet. And then these goofy ass old niggas, cause respectfully, they some goofy ass old niggas in the way, man. In the way, like, come on, man. Two of your more popular niggas aren't on the same accord today. One said send the contract, the other said it's a low ball offer. Which is it? I guess y'all niggas didn't synchronize the emails last night. Y'all should have synchronized the emails, and it would have been it would have been more credible if both of y'all would have been like, oh, it was a low ball offer. A low ball offer. But while one of y'all saying send the contract and the other saying a low ball offer, it's like it just leads me to believe like neither one of you old goofy ass niggas is in the loop. But hey, what do I know? I could be wrong. Smash the like button. I'm giving you some sauce. This is the news by Shanewz. That's just like something like this. Hold on, let me throw this up real quick, right? And like I said, I Jihad Tucker, right? And me being Team Tucker affiliate, Team Tucker media marketing agent, and I don't have no information, right? I don't have no information, right? I'm just on the outs, right? That's just like, and shout out to Jihad. Jihad is killing it on IG. I might do a little video on that. He's in his bag, talking about straight out of high school, straight to the league, the LeBron James, right? That's just like Jihad Tucker or Team Tucker or any fighter that I'm affiliated with, that I work with behind the scenes, having some information. And I have access to the information via a phone call, a text, a conversation. And that's how information gets put out. Because a lot of times, right, depending on the situation, and that's what these people just did. But the YouTube world couldn't come back with nothing. What they basically did was top ranked ESPN people, right? And I know, stop listening to these goofballs that want to keep telling y'all, oh, they work for top rank, they don't work for the PBC. So why don't you get in contact with somebody that works for the PBC and tell them to do for you what they're doing for them? Because that's all that was done. Top rank, PBC, ESPN, Showtime, they was all supposed to go to the table, right? So before them having to go to the table for a purse bid, agreement was reached. Now, for whatever reasons, Frank Martin and them walked away from it. That's what the report that was put out, right? Now, the Frank Martin side is coming out now. Well, they're not. I don't know if they're coming out now. But you getting, like I said, the people that claim to be in cahoots with them coming out now. Y'all should have came out the moment this shit dropped. Because it's like I said, like, if I see some shit on the internet right now about Jihad or Marley, I could call them right now. Get on the phone with his father, somebody, be like, yo, what's going on with this? Get some type of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? Something that a lot of you so-called pro-PBC channels, pro-Al Heyman guys, pro-Derrick James guys, pro-Earl Spence guys could not do. Because, listen, when this dropped, y'all should have had something. And how the game is played, they could have been like, yo, listen, this is what's going on. Do not put my name nowhere on that. You could put it out. But no, we didn't get none of that. You know why we didn't get none of that? Because, like I said, a lot of you niggas ain't in the loop. You niggas is in the way. Y'all catching this sauce today? Are y'all catching this sauce today? Man? Feel free to comment. It's for y'all in here, man. Comment, man. Y'all don't got to be scared to comment. I'm chilling, man. I'm on the side of the road, just vibing out right now, man. I got to wait for the guys to finish trimming, and then I can sweep up after them. So I said, let me jump on and try to, as long as one person gets the message, it's accomplished. Because each one teach one. And one thing about the source teaching, it has spread. Trust and believe that, man. A lot, like I said, shout out to my man WCS. WCS be acknowledging me. WCS dropped some of my content yesterday on his live chat. Great live chat. Where I said Frank Martin was a sucker. Yes, he was a sucker, bro. And the reason why I said he was a sucker, I'm gonna tie it all in right now. Because you let them put that out there on you, and you came with this bullshit tweet. Which I knew you was gonna do. You're a sucker. Whereas you should have got in with your peoples and said, yo, they lying on me. They're lying on me. I want to fight. Put this out. But no, you didn't do that. What did you do? You tweeted in the wee hours of the morning or whenever, and then the goofballs, the insider tweeters and social media niggas, they didn't get together because they one ran with it and said that you said send the contract, which is an old tweet from August. The other said it was a low ball offer. But you know what? I'm gonna say this too now. Let's go a little deeper. It was a low ball offer, but shout out to the Boxing Voice. Maybe you should have gave them something because the Boxing Voice is a credible platform with a large listening base, right? Maybe you should have gave them something because the Boxing Voice put out there that the low ball offer that is being reported by Professor X was your highest payday. I seen other channels put out there. You're talking about low ball offers, but aren't you the same guy that was fighting for $75K and $50K But yet $1 million was a low ball offer. Maybe the 75K and the 50K you was fighting for were low ball offers. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? Like I said, I'm just a heavy equipment operator that happens to be, worked 11 professional fights though. 11 professional fights. I think that might have been number 8 right there in this picture right here. A little behind the scenes sauce, visuals by. Shout out to, I think WCS took this picture. This is a WCS picture. I know I might have my watermark on it, but I think WCS definitely snapped this for me. This was a Newark fight. Man, Newark, yeah. This was a Newark Shakur Stevens, the card we was on. Yeah. As seen on ESPN. You see the source visuals. That's Hannibal right there. Like, holla at me. We style them up good. That is Hannibal coming through like the conqueror on the elephant. You know your history? That was the theme. Because we always say we marching, right? But hey, what do I know? But yeah, I know this. I know that bullshit tweet, man. Boycott Shanewz, man. I'm on my bugging out from do the right thing, man. We gotta boycott Shanewz, man. Frank Martin, man, your fans need to hold you more accountable, man. That's not the answer, bro. That is not the answer. I didn't duck shit. No, we need answers. What the fuck happened, bro? Hey, you let these people put out what they put out. It sat around for 2 days, 3 days, man. You ain't even pick your head out your hole, man. That's what rats do, bro. That's what rats do, man. That's what cockroaches do, bro. Like, come on, man. Yo, listen. I might not like the people that you around and fuck with, but like I said, you was a good little fighter. But like I said, when you roll around people that's not sturdy and stand up and official, that shit rubs off on you, bro. That shit rubs off on you, man. If you're not sturdy and official and stand on shit, look how you moving, my guy. You put that bullshit tweet out, man. That's why I called you a sucker. I'll tell you that to your face, brother. Ask about me. Ask about me. I'll tell you that to your face. I'm not the other dude that if I'm at an event and you at an event and they be like, oh, you switched up. I'll be like, nah, what you mean? You know what I'll tell you? I'll be like, nigga, you drunk? Switched up how? Are you drunk? Smash the like button. You rocking out with the sauce. This is the news by Shanewz. So either it's a low ball offer or send the contract. I don't know. I don't know which one of these guys are credible this time. Because the guy that said send the contract, that was an old tweet. I did my research. Shout out to my guy Reggie. I seen Reggie did a video on it, and I was hearing people say, "Yo, man, the other guy put out an old tweet." I was like, "Nah, I don't know." Then I looked, and I was like, "Yo, they was right. That's an old tweet. The actual tweet is I didn't duck shit." Yo, I made the spot over there. They got the real beef patties with cocoa bread now. That's what I'm chewing on right now. Because I told them, I said, yo, you don't got the real beef patty. I put them on to the patty shop. Now they got the real ones. That's a real good beef patty right there. The other ones they had, for those of y'all that's in here, they had the bodega beef patty. I was like, nah, that's not a real beef patty. And listen, when times is hard, you gotta do what you gotta do. It'll crave the crave, right? That's not the real one. You gotta go to the patty shop and get the real beef patty. They finally got them now, and they got the warm cocoa bread. You know the vibes, right? But listen, that's all I really got for y'all, man. I'm not gonna stay on that long. I want to knock this little section out that I gotta do. But I said, let me come on, man, because like, yo, you guys gotta, I don't know, man, maybe form a union or something, man. You guys, I guess they don't really fuck with y'all like that, man. Because for none of y'all to have nothing to go off of until Monday morning, and then you're like everywhere with it, though. Cause you're like everywhere. I don't see no concrete lead as to why this happened. Other than you trying to say that, Keith Idec and Mike Hobbins is lying. And ESPN is lying, the Top Rank is lying. And I know that's another popular play that you niggas like to run with. Because you niggas don't never have nothing to stand on. They're lying. How are they lying? Listen, when the shit last Tuesday was gonna be the purse bid. It was supposed to be a purse bid for Charles Caldwell. A lot of fighters were supposed to have the purse bid. But the main purse bid on that day was Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin. Now they came to terms. So the purse bid was called off. Everybody was reporting on that, right? Everybody was reporting on that, right? Look how I'm a mastermind at this. Look how I'm closing this out for y'all, right? Because I always gotta smack the shit out these fraud ass individuals that talk boxing. So when all this happened last Tuesday, right? All this took place last Tuesday. Why didn't y'all get the heads up then that Top Rank was and these people was gonna pull a fast one on us? Because they told us last Tuesday that they came to terms. Pay attention to what I'm giving you now. There's one of y'all in here. The one that's in here, take this and run with it. Last Tuesday, this is how I'm going to debunk the shit that's being said right now. So last Tuesday, when the purse bid was called off, because I specifically hit up somebody that I know, because I wanted to know about Charles Caldwell and Homeboy. And they was like, it was canceled. I was like, word? They was like, yeah, they rescheduled it. So when they rescheduled the purse bid, because Shakur and Frank had came to terms, right? So by them coming to terms, right? If these listen, I'm gonna say this so slow so y'all can catch this, man. This is remedial shit. You don't have to be smart to catch this. You just can't be incompetent, right? If the players that we're getting right now, that it was a low ball offer, right? To send the contract. When they came to the terms last Tuesday, so there was no need for a purse bid, how can they have come to that if it was a low ball offer? Who is going to accept the terms on a low ball offer? Does that make any sense? Shout out to WCS with the $10 and the super chase at UGK. Drop that sauce, smash it. Oh man, I appreciate you, WCS. But yo, listen, does that make sense though? Listen, if they came to terms, this is debunking that shit that Buddy's putting out right now. If they came to terms, so there was no longer a need for the purse bid, why would you come to terms if there was a low ball offer? Why? Why would you come to terms? But why didn't nobody put that out there? Why are we waiting till Monday, 9/11? Rest in peace to all the people that tragically lost their lives at 9/11. Why are we talking about this on 9/11? If last Tuesday they came to terms. Frank Martin, man, I'm disappointed in you. That's why I called you a sucker. And I will call you a sucker to your face along with your team, because I knew all of this. How is this possible now that it's a low ball offer if you agree to this shit? You are a sucker. You are a straight up sucker. Because how do you agree to this shit and then walk away from the table, and then you got content creators talking about it was a low ball offer? Then you got other content creators talking about sending a contract. You should have let it go to purse bid then, right? But why did y'all come to terms? Because it was going to go to purse bid last Tuesday, 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I got to relook at the text. I think it was either 12 or 2. But now we fast forward a couple of days later, the other people over there leaking out that you walked away, you were no longer interested in the fight. But last Tuesday, when this shit got reported, it was breaking news that they came to terms. You should have popped out then, sucker. Yes, you're a sucker. You should have popped out then Tuesday like, yo, fuck that. I'm not feeling this. These terms is bullshit. I don't want to fight for that. But why come out Monday, according to what's being reported? Sucker. Are y'all catching the sauce, man? Listen, I know the words and the aggression might be too much, but I think I kind of made it remedial. I know a lot of y'all, like I said, respectfully, y'all not educated, so y'all are dumb. Respectfully, I said though, y'all are dumb. But what I just broke down to you, if you are incompetent, you won't understand. But if you have a little bit of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, what I just said to you was clear cut and dry. It was clear cut and dry, like these guys in front of me that's chopping down this wooded area. It's clear cut and dry what they have to do, what they need to do. So Frank Martin, what he needed to do, if Tom Brown, because that's what was being reported. Tom Brown, on behalf of Al Heyman and Bob Arum and Top Rank, agreed to terms. If that was the case, no, maybe, like I said, a lot of times you don't know with these guys. They don't be knowing shit, man. They don't be at the table, respectfully. But if that was the case, you should have been like, yo, man, I didn't sign off on that. Maybe that's what you did. And like I said, maybe these same people that running the place for you didn't know or don't know. But it's coming out now. It's coming out now. And that's a bad look, sucker. Real bad look, sucker. You know, it's just sad though, man. It's sad. Overall, it's sad that, you know, this shit broke over the weekend. And here it is Monday. We have popular content creators with two conflicting reasons why it didn't happen. And I didn't even go into, like I said, check out my man WCS's live. I was in that live giving my theories and my opinion what I think happened, that you got paid. You took some sort of step aside money. It's like, yo, they got to the witness. You know what I'm saying? You know how like in a court case or some shit, and somebody's supposed to testify, and they're like, yo, they got to the witness, he got paid off. You was the witness, you got paid off. They got to the witness. You know what I'm saying? They got to the witness. So you walked away from the table. You know? Basically. Because like, and I think you should put a better play out there. It needs to be a better play. Because the lowball offer that one of the guys is running with and to sign the contract or send the contract, they're terrible. And I'm not a duck shit, terrible. You sound like a sucker. You need to come up, your team, you, whoever, come up with a better out, more respectable, more credible. Because this whole you're not a duck shit, weak. Low ball offer, weak. Because you had the Boxer Voice and many others report that this was going to be your highest payday. So for a fighter, and shout out to Town Biz as well. Let me highlight Town Biz. Town Biz did some good coverage on this as well. To stand on that, to say that it was a low ball offer when this was going to be the most money that you ever received, not only is distasteful, it kind of makes people look at you like, bro, you Danny Jacobs voice, you ain't touched your M yet. Yeah, you ain't seen an M yet, man. Are you seeing M's? You wasn't even seeing M's yet. 75,000, 100K. Like, you wasn't touching M's yet. So to say an M is a low ball offer to a fighter that was getting like 75 racks, 100K, it's crazy. But hey, what do I know, man? But once again, man, shout out to WCS, man. Appreciate the $10, man. Like, share the content, man. You know, I'm trying to grow, man. Trying to do a couple of things, man. You know, the content is out there. Support, you know, CEO Nasiah's piece with Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley. I guarantee you a lot of your favorite that talk boxing don't even have the resume that she has. You heard? But hey, what do I know? But salute to everybody that stopped there and popped. Once again, WCS, thank you for the 10. You know, the 10-piece nugget. Now, man, or the 10-piece. No, people already say nuggets. So I'm gonna say that was a 10-piece chicken wing. Because you know we like chicken wings and fried rice over here. So I got a 10-piece. But hey, what do I know? Let me throw up some more stuff. I'm gonna give y'all a little stuff because I'm working on something called rebranding. You know, a lot of y'all knew me for this, right? But I had to walk away from the table from that and start all over again. It's good to start from scratch because one thing about it, when you are the creator, right? When you are the creator, when you are the innovator, you can always create. You can always create. But I'm coming with the rebranding. A lot of y'all knew me for this. Jackal Fitness, been hot. I've been hot. Remember that? I no longer use any of this right here, but I'm a creator. It's nothing to start from scratch, right? Some of the more notable work, as seen on ESPN, you know, as seen. And from what I'm hearing, that man is getting ready to come back. See what he says from high school to the league. Like LeBron. That's Jahad Tucker right there. Those were the amateur days, man. 16 years old right there. Went straight to the league, man. Legendary shit, man. He went to the league, right? Bright lights. Bright lights. He wasn't fighting in Mexico. And no knock to the ones that do that. He wasn't fighting on the Chitlin circuit or none of that shit. Straight, top rank, ESPN. Bright lights. Bright lights, baby. Well, listen, that's all I got for you. And this will be the next one. The next one, probably making that jump. Remember the name. Jamali Tucker. Remember the name. Remember this name. He most likely will be the next one making that jump. You know the vibes. This has been the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
Hey, shout out to Jackal, man. Jackal Fitness. They've been rocking for a long time, man.
Yes, baby.
They've been rocking for a long time.
Real media, baby.